Welcome to Quill Sword Blogcast. Useless to Ukraine and turning on Israel. Biden's confused foreign policy. Seriously? What the heck, Joe? Hint: winning wars, or at least supporting the winners, tends to go over well with voters. Betraying the nation states that count on us? Not so much. It's like the Democrats have no idea how to win elections any longer. I'll help you out, guys. This ain't it. I'm well aware that many conservative supporters of Ukraine blame the Republicans for the failure to pass the new aid package. They're half right. It takes two to tango, especially in Congress. Personally, I think the Democrats got exactly what they wanted. Something to bash the Republicans with, and especially something to act as a wedge between Trump and the conservative base. Well, they got the issue anyway. The effect? Not so much. Doubt it matters now. New York and Chicago both have embattled mayors begging the White House to do something about the border. Democrat mayors. That does matter because it signals a shift in the Democrat base on the border issue. Biden could have designed a border deal that would have placated both the Republicans and his frazzled mayors, but instead he got an issue to run on and no aid to Ukraine. Usually you don't want to make everyone mad at you in that process. Ukraine was the closest thing to a winning issue Biden had, and he blew it. With no aid package forthcoming, Biden looks ineffectual and weak. Making a few Republicans who weren't going to vote Democrat anyway mad at the Speaker of the House isn't exactly an accomplishment. Not terribly useful either. The State of the Union was a weird triumph for Biden in that he performed much better than anticipated. But in an open mic moment, while still on the House floor, Biden squandered even that with his nonsense about having a come-to-Jesus meeting with Netanyahu. Did he miss the memo about October 7th? Because I'm very sure Israel did not. It sounded to a lot of people like Biden was weakening on support for Israel. It's not like Israel needs aid, just support. It's also not like the Democrats don't enjoy an overwhelming majority among American Jewish voters, especially those who are Zionist. But those aren't crazed college kids stupid enough to support terrorists. Those are lifelong Democrats, many with deep pockets and long memories. Joe, attacking your base is a bad thing. Attacking the part of your base that finances you is an insanely stupid thing. Worse, Alan Dershowitz just offered to represent the guy who was removed for heckling Biden during the State of the Union. Dershowitz is a longtime friend of Biden's and a Democrat. Also one of the most respected legal scholars in America, in large part for his personal integrity. Joe, you do realize it's an election year, right? You have nothing going for you domestically. Most people can count, and they know their budgets aren't as healthy as they were under Trump. All you have is foreign policy. Is this supposed to be some kind of 4D chess move? You do know Trump can't really play 4D chess, right? If you're trying to peel off support from Trump's base, this won't work. The guys that want no support for Ukraine are also ticked off about the vaccine mandates. You won't get them to vote for you. A few will vote for Kennedy, along with a bunch of your own base, and the rest will vote for Trump. On the other side, the guys that support Ukraine won't vote for you either. Remember the attackums? Well, they sure do, and they blame your Pentagon for the stalled 2023 offensive. They will either stay home, if you're lucky, or grit their teeth and vote for Trump. Neither of these groups should matter to you anyway, Joe. You need to worry about the blue-haired nitwits that are convincing the center that Democrats are all insane. You have to win the center, not the base. You used to know this, Joe. The Houthis are making you look stupid. Hezbollah is looking for an opportunity to do the same thing, minus another nasty retaliation from U.S. forces that don't take kindly to having any of their own killed. This is the perfect time to look weak on support for Israel. Hezbollah will take that as an open invitation to attack Israel. Want to guess who loses most politically if they do that, Joe? Look, Joe, the one who needs to have a come to Jesus meeting is you. If you are going to run for president, you need to act like one. Instead, you're acting like a Democrat hack who can't decide who to curry favor with. And yes, this is a family show here, folks. You need winning issues, not just running issues. The economy and the border are now both losing issues for you. You might can salvage the border, but you'll have to eat some bipartisan crow. Actually, after the State of the Union, a lot of crow. Who wrote that thing, Goebbels? Ukraine and Israel are much easier for you. Get aid to Ukraine before the EU makes you look even more useless, and come out swinging for Israel. That will buy back a good deal of the goodwill you just lost. Then stay out of your own way and ignore the blue-haired nitwits. Those people will vote for you no matter what anyway. You need to win the center, Joe. Stop getting advice from MSNBC. They wouldn't know the center if it bit them. Being pro-Palestinian is the same as being pro-massacre. The center doesn't watch MSNBC or Fox. They only know about October 7th. Your blue-haired nitwits are going to look like the Hitler Youth to them. On second thought, never mind, Joe. Trump can straighten this out when he takes office. Even if you started playing to the center now, your crazy base will just drag down the whole party, and you along with it. You never had much of a chance to beat Trump, and thanks to the last 4 months of shenanigans, you have no chance at all. Enjoy your ice cream, Joe.